Welcome Cloudies! Welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, Cloud Advocate, and today for the next 2 hours, no rush today, since for me it's a holiday, just taking this time to chill with you. We'll continue working on the Tiny Blazor Admin website. In fact, focusing more like if I remember correctly on the last stream, we are still working in a kind of lighter version of it, just to understand how the piece work together. We're trying to use Azure Active Directory from Blazor WebAssembly, so client side, and calling an Azure function using Azure Active Directory, so AAD token, to say super secure. And that's when we understand everything, how they work, all the pieces. We'll put that in our Tiny Blazor Admin, so we can call our Azure function to control the short URL tool, because you know the Tiny Blazor Admin is just a website for the URL shortener that we built, because we want it super budget friendly. So today we will be the word are hard. So today we'll be continuing working on that. On Friday's stream, so if you were not there, we made progress on the we have a cloud bot now. It's invisible. I've been working with what is his name again? Damn, Funkatoons, for putting a face on that cloud bot. That should coming soon. In fact, he's working on that right now, and he was like, "I will show you the stuff." Say, no, like no rush. Like I'm streaming, and after that, I want to disconnect. I want it's holiday. It should go out, not be my full day in front of the screen. So that will be the plan of today. So if you want to try the game drop, so ! drop in the chat, you will parachute like usually, but then the bot will keep track of your highest score, and then we'll be able to display them. And at the end, I could have a command to do that, to show the highest score for everybody. So that will be cool. So now I don't need to keep track of everything. Isn't it beautiful? But I will need to do a screen capture and then note everything, because I don't have any export or save to a file. It's a work in progress, right? We need to change that image. So pre-stream we put Olive instead of the live event, because the live quarter event is past now. It's done. It was wonderful. It was a great day, but it's done. So let's change it. So we'll do this. We'll put an image, and I want the live Olive and Cody just here. Boom. There it is. And we'll make it bam. And just like that. We can remove this one. This one needs to be a little bit lower, maybe. It's so tiny, it's hard to see. I feel like it's not too bad this way. I think it needs to go left a couple pixels. Again, dun, dun. I think that's good. Oh, now what we see on the... That's not bad. That's not bad. So, are you ready? Let me know if the music is too loud also. When I'm streaming on the Microsoft Developer channel, I need to adjust the music, and I think it might be higher than usual. I try to find my spot, but I'm not sure. So let me know. So that's one thing. Another thing I want to show is, and I should go here and share the screen. Boom. I want to find, where did I put that? I'm not sure where I did put that. Maybe in my drawing. Yes. But that's not the last version of it. But I have my Tiny Blazor Admin. Whoop, and I'm lagging. But yeah, this is not the last version. The last version contained like a HTTP on the side. But that's my logo for the Tiny Blazor Admin V1 at least. I don't know if you like it. I do. I think it's simple. But I think it was better with the HTTP. So I need to find that thing and add it back. If you look on the where is it? YouTube.
Bonjour.
No.
Hi.
No. I always forgot. One day I will have enough behind my cloud. I will have enough followers that I will be able to have a name, but not yet. Not yet, apparently. There it is. Oh no, I can't.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, Fragbird! CEO. Whoops. Dang it. What's happening? What's happening? I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. It doesn't work well. I want my tools. I want the zoom. So now I should be able to zoom. Can I zoom? So, see? You. So that's the logo I want with the HTTP. So that will be the logo for Tiny Blazor Admin, I think, or at least the art. You broke everything? Why did you broke? Oh, because I was not able to do. No, that's just me being me. Simple as that. We're experiencing today the first time where it's the CloudBot that is keeping track of our scores. Well, sorry to disappoint you, Fragbird, but you didn't break anything yet. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I feel like it's so hard to focus. I had a coffee. Maybe I should have two. But now it's too late. I won't leave you to do a coffee, right? I went to the bed super early. My daughter was like, What are you doing? I say, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. And I woke up even an hour later than usual this morning. And whoa, I'm tired. Okay, so let's try to find where we were last time. So I'm assuming it was we will need this function, right? So that's our Azure Function. I think we'll need to change this thing. And I forgot what was the name of the project, our little Blazor app. So we need to load that again. Oh, let me go full screen. There it is. Control R. App setting test. Let's open it, see. Yes, AZ token. Cool. Wow. See, I'm not the only one tired. My dog is sleeping and she's snoring. You cannot hear that because it's a tiny dog, but she's snoring. Oh boy. Okay, so we had that and we're following again. Let's put that in the show note. Reference. Boom. And I will put that also in the chat, so if you want to follow or read it, because Jeremy is a freaking brilliant mind. So he wrote a blog post recently, and he's using Blazor WebAssembly just like me, but he's using a function CosmoDB. We don't need the CosmoDB, so I want to understand what he did, and we want to use that in our system, so the little Blazor can call the function securely, since we are securely authenticated inside the app. So we did all that, we secured the function, and now I think it will be, we did configure to use this. So I think now we'll need to change the function. So serverless, CosmoDB, blah, 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 blah. So I think we're here, where we need to, but like see here, he's still keeping the anonymous. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Maybe because we are on client side. I need to understand better that. I will reproduce. That's the plan of today. We'll finish to follow the instruction, but I think at the end, no, it will fail. Yeah, okay. So it's just, but I'm not sure I understand why he's not using it. Like why he's not authorizing anonymous. Maybe to have a control on the error message. I want to understand why he's not using the system like full, like, yep, no, use that. So there's probably a very good reason. It's probably explained in the article. So we'll discover that. So that's the plan of today. We now need to edit our stuff. Because right now, oh man, my neighbor is having major construction in his backyard, a swimming pool in the ground, and today they are working and it's noisy, but it's very low level noise, kind of vibrations. I'm not sure my mic can pick those, but there's the little beep 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 every time the truck is going back. Okay, so here I have my function, I have my get, and if I send that, it's saying, hello Frankie. So right now I can call it without any token. So that's what we want to fix. We don't want that possible, we want it secure. So that's our function. It's in Azure. I don't know, I don't remember where, but it's there. Local, no. Go sign in, please. Sign in. I am signed in. Signed in. I'm connected. Let's go see what I have. Oh, it's right. Oh, can I make it bigger? Boom, boom. Usually I work in huge stuff. There it is. Probably tiny backend. Oh, function. That's more like it. With the function, what's new? This is slow. Yes. Okay, so that's what we change. Excellent. So let's look what this bad boy was saying. So what we want to do. So the Azure ID token is sign and encode payload, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Contain the information. Okay. For example, access your email. No. Okay. Cool. So now on the function send, we can do this. So right now we will add the claim principal, and now after that we have a few validation to make sure everything is okay. Oh, see, I knew he's explaining everything. That's excellent. So notice that I include claim principal, right, in the parameter. Yes, we notice, Journey. So we automatically pass the principal associated with the request if one exists. The log message will show to confirm the token was working. If not, useful yet, but what? It's not useful yet because we don't have a token, but we at least get the user unique identifier name claim. Okay, to grab the token, I create a custom wrapper and inject the function class, blah, blah, blah. The client wrapper use dependency injection. Yeah, but we're not connecting to this. So I think on our side, we just need to validate that everything is present. So after the logger, I need to add the, what was it again? Claim principal. And I'm assuming I will be missing some, oh, I already have it, cool. No, huh? Cool. So log, the trigger is log, excellent. And now before we do anything, we want to validate all that thing. So if principal is null, Bing, unauthorized. If the prior principal is present but identity is null, no identity, unauthorized. If the principal identity and it's not authenticated, request was not authorized, unauthorized. If it arrived, then in our case, I don't think we care for now. But maybe for log purposes, we could specify when we create the stuff, say, hey, you know, like we create that, we could have some kind of tracking. So if we have multiple users, because oh, this link was created by, automatically kind of thing. Yeah. So I think this is all we need. That's it. So we could just save it. I love that. Do you see? This is cool. I love it. You can see it. Like, it's very low and it was in the cloud. Oh! Mr. I. Russ, you landed. So, if I do this... it doesn't work. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Is it working? In the super high, can you see the the score? I think yes. We need to I will need to work on that. I will need to work on that. Boom. Cool. So this is working now. Oh, and I'm very excited. So now, because if that works, we merge that and we have a tiny Blazor and we'll be able to add functionality again. Woo, and I'm like, I'm using that tool a lot. And now I have like tons of URLs. And I want to see the traction, and I want to optimize my cost, and I want to see statistics, and I want to have filter because now I need to scroll and search and it's long. But until this tool is done, I cannot do it. Okay, so so this one, right? I want to deploy it. So I want to deploy the function AD tests. You are about to, yes, override. We're sure if it doesn't work, we can always blame Fragbird. We like him for that. Everything will be fine. Right? Everything. So now we're waiting. Any dad's jokes? Anybody? Any jokes? I bought, let me show off a little bit. Let's not really show off. I'm back. I bought an adapter, a lens adapter. I used to have a Nikon, and my father also had a Nikon for many years. And when I switched digital, I went for first like a tiny camera, but then I bought back like a real camera, and I went for Fuji because I was looking for mirrorless. I want something super compact. I was looking for something that was how do you call that? Weatherproof. It's kind of waterproof but not waterproof because I want to bring it when I'm doing kayak, when I'm doing cross-country ski, so like a lot heavy humidity environment. So I bought this tool. I will go in this view. So I bought this thing. So it's just so I could put that. Here is my camera, and now I could put my Nikon lens. I had one Nikon lens that I didn't sell, and it's a good zoom. And I have my old father's lens. Sorry, I'm playing with that beside the mic. It must be incredibly noisy. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, what's happening? Subscription, Fragbird. Thank you. Thank you. It's very appreciated. I'm here behind. I'm very happy. Thank you. This is very appreciated, Fragbird. I'm very touched by that generous appreciation from you. Really nice. Thank you. Oh, and we got a new emote. I wish I have only visible fight like. Oh, it means I have it, right? Can I play that emote? Yeah, it's quite cute. It is cute. Boing boing. Booms. Right on the target, but doesn't count. So yeah. Dads love the crap out of the cameras. Well, my father's land is a very low, like my father had, now he sold everything or give away, I think, to someone in the family who was learning photography, but it was a Nikon F. So the first 35mm camera that Nikon did was a Nikon F. My first camera was a 401 or 406, no, 601, yeah. And after that I went for a 90, and then I kept the 90. I was doing photography professionally, and yeah, so I only have two lenses. Everything else I sold everything. But now I'm thinking maybe I will change, because the new Fuji X-T4, now I have the camera you're seeing through is the Fuji X-T2. I love that camera. It's really nice, though I cannot use the USB-C to power it and use it. If I power it, it's only for charging, and when it's charging, you cannot use it. The X-T4, like, they improved a bunch of stuff. but it supports that. There's a flip screen right now when I'm recording, like not when I'm streaming, because when I'm streaming I have like the visuals that I see, but when I'm recording, let's say a YouTube video, usually I pair my phone so I could see I'm in the in the screen and everything. But that X-T4 has a flip screen, so I will be able to see myself, and there's a little bit more more focus on video also. Not focus video, but there's a real intention about videos. When I bought this camera, it was only for pictures, taking, to take photo, doing photo. I say, in my word, I say doing photo, taking pictures. What happened? Yeah, but now I'm using it all the time. I'm streaming every day, guys, so I think it will be useful. So the deployment is done. So really excited. So I'm thinking, but it's not cheap. So yeah, that's the thing. It's not cheap. So I need to see. Because yeah, I'm streaming every day, but I'm still paying for all my things, right? So what's happening in the chat? Let me break your stuff and play. Good plan. Sorry, I scroll up the chat to see the emote and I didn't see her. Everybody's talking. He has a ridiculous lens, mostly for action. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, hey Frank. So hey, do tattoo to attitude. So something for the camera. Yes, it is for my camera. Oh, Canon. Excellent. Yeah, because my father had a Nikon, I switched to Nikon, and I thought I was a Canon guy forever. But then when I switched digital, Nikon, I mean, didn't have any mirrorless, and mirrorless were smaller, so I was like, yeah, I would like to have a smaller one. And yeah, so that's why I switched to Fuji. It was a very big decision. I think I took 1 month, if it's not 2, to really think about it, because I was like, yeah, there's no coming back of that. And the problem right now is this adapter. Yes, I could plug my lens, but then they are not autofocus anymore. So the adapter was cheap, like it was 40 bucks or something like that, but still. And we're talking a lot about photography stuff on a tech channel, but that's me. I like photography and kayak. I hope you know by now. Okay, let's just recatch the stream. Let's catch up the chat. Okay, so my first camera. Okay, so I read that the Canon. Yeah, but that was good one. And then I had a few Canon digital SLR, but oh, you switched to Sony. Oh, you're looking to go for Sony. Though Canon has a new one, I think, coming, G4 or something like that, G6. Look very, very promising, though. And I'm not sure if you can use all your lens. So if you add all real existing lens and you can have an adapter and you keep the autofocus since you're in the same family, that could be pretty cool. But yeah. Is the deployment ever done? Yes, it is. We'll get back. I lost my lens collection, so oh well. Now you just start from scratch, pick whatever you want. So yeah, deployment was done. So now it's time. So right now, if I'm trying again this thing, let's change in the body query, in the query string. Let's put Fragbird. It will be your superhero today since you just subscribed. Why cannot see the end of the? well, with a capital P. So now I think that should fail. So you will be breaking in, Fragbird. Should have an unauthorized. It's working, it's working, it's working.
Yay!
We were so close at the other time, but I had no time because I needed to jump on a freaking meeting. It's working. This is cool. Yeah, I know, like, that's the thing. That's also one thing where, why based, of course, on the discussion with my father back in the day, where he was explaining to me, because, you know, he knew, Canon, in time, they changed their mounting system, but Nikon, I was one feature, it was always retro compatible. So any lens, even this old lens, I could take it and bang, it was working. Of course, autofocus was like, you know, a super old lens don't become autofocus, but it was working, like without any adapter or anything. Canon, things were always changing, but Canon, they were much faster on the autofocus. But since I was not doing sports, the regular autofocus was good enough for me. And I was involved in many different type of cameras. So I tried a bunch of Minolta, so I didn't like them much. Not in like the SLR, like in the compact it was good, but in the SLR they were light, but I prefer the weight of a Nikon or Canon. When I did shop for the Fuji, I did look the Sony, but the menu was impressive, and I was like, I'm not sure. So anyway, like if Nikon had at that time mirrorless, I might have kept Nikon because I had a few flash and everything, you know. So now I still have some flash to sell. Okay. Okay, so now what we need to do is try it, right? So now we have, that's our website. I didn't see the little pop-up, so I'm assuming everything is good. The game hates me even more today. You'll get there, I'm sure. You have plenty of time. Oh, another good news, but you don't know about it, is usually I had my clock just over there. I had 2 clocks back in the day because I was working with people in Europe. My full team was in Europe, so I had a clock for their time and a clock for my time. And now my team is everywhere, so I only have 1 clock for me, and then I do the maths. But it was up there, and now I have a big light here, so I couldn't see the time. So I moved last weekend the clock over there, so now I can see the time, and it's wonderful because now I could, you know, have a glimpse and see the time pass. Because sometimes when I'm recording video and stuff, they ask me, Frank, remove the clock from your corner here. You see that thing here? They want me to remove it because they said, then your video is dated and we don't like that. I said, okay, I will do that, but then I lost completely track of time. So I should put my phone with the clock just in front of me. Maybe I should do that. Okay, so I think we're ready to try it, right? Do we call the function at some point? We don't. Whoa, Mr. Iros, that's cool. I need a sound. So that will be a thing also. I think when on Friday, what we need to do is make it bigger so I could see it. Also, I would like to play a little sound like beep beep, or like when someone land on the target. A huge party happen when you beat your score, and like a party happen when you beat your own score. A huge party happen when you beat the highest score of the stream. That would be cool. So that's what we'll be doing on Friday. Oh, UTC, yeah, UTC could be cool. I still have it, but the other thing also is the first time I bought the clock, my wife was like, why are you buying 2 clocks? And clocks are expensive. So I went for the cheapest one, good looking ish, and I want something big. So I went IKEA, and they tick, 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 tick. It was a nightmare. That was also a thing, like having 2 clock ticking, and it was never synchronized. So it was always tick, 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 tick. It was whoop. And I switched now for a quiet one. So it's very quiet, but it was a little bit more expensive. No, Fragbird, Mr. Iros did another land earlier today around 39, I think. I thought the bot was supposed to text something. That's a thing also. The bot could say, hey, you know, you like playing the sound, but we don't know how yet to play the sound, but at least put a text, say, hey, you just beat your I score, your personal I score. Okay, so now the function is protected, but we still need to call it and pass the token. So we have all the stuff that we created here, like the endler, and all those classes here, right? The token client, but we don't use that. So now we need to call the function. So I think Mr. Jeremy, we are ready to call our function. How do you call your Azure function? Did he ever call his Azure function? What do we call this function? Is it the create client? Function endpoint builder. How the hell do we call this function? So his function was called, well, that was just for a request token. Maybe I missed it because of that. I thought it was because for him he's so here he's calling the function API. So it's client. Yeah, so it was in the token client. So all that let's put that in comment. So now what we want is var So it's just token client and get token. Okay. So we just need to do this and but that was instant and yeah. So I just need to. Oh man, I'm confused. I just need to do HTTP builder service add transient SP HTTP client. So yeah, add HTTP client. So just client, builder, build. Why I'm so lost, man. Okay, so if I do client, HTTP type. Yeah, no. Create clients tell the factory you want an instance. Also, I need to yeah, that's what happened here, right? That we need to change to put our functions, or function name for us, it's what's new. When you add HTTP client, you provide a name to be referenced in the code later. So in a program, is it what you're talking about? It was the base URL, the code reference, provide the rest. The URL that is I'm so confused. Why I'm so confused? So service, add HTTP client, name of token client, right? That's the part you're talking about, right? Code which on? on line 88. Yeah. You are supplying a name to retrieve it later, and you provide base name. So name of token client. Why do you have line? I don't know. Because it was probably there in the article we're following. I'm following the instruction here. He's using the token, like he's retrieving the token to call a Cosmo DB. We don't need that. We just need to call the Azure function. So that's why I'm working right now in a lighter version to understand, because like there's things I understand, but not quite. So it's a little bit confused for me. Like how exactly it's working, I'm trying to understand. So here, if I have this, now in here, how can I invoke that? Can I just do something like this? And then, what's the function again called? Like, call get token async. I should change that to get what's new. And we're not returning a token. So it will probably fail because of that. So I don't know. So here you don't know if, okay, so I removed that. And if it needed, okay, then that line, okay, so you think this is good. So that's probably wrong, because what I'm expecting from this is a string, right? So we could change it here to string. Now here, can I do dot get what's new? It's not there. So how do I do that? Like, how do I call it? I think I want to call this function here. It's part of the token client, so that's the thing we register. Right, and that's the factory that was injected, but I'm just not sure like I'm assuming it's already like here it wasn't, like, you know, so I need to go service or something like that. Man, I'm missing something. In Blazor WebAssembly, HTTP is inject using dependency injection. So we could just do this. Oh, you know what we can do? Is check his code. Let's do that. There's a reference to the code somewhere. Oh, wait a second. Maybe he showed us. So that's so that's the function again. So he's just using underscore client. Yeah, so to retrieve the data from Blazor WebAssembly, I create a special client. So blog client is this class, and it retrieve this. So I just need to create the constructor in my class, right? So in my class here, I don't have a service. Should I have like I'm just trying to, like, I need to instantiate the token so I can call my function. So this is a class. It's a, how they call it in Blazor, component. I'm in a razor page. So I'm assuming he just call his stuff. So what I can do, I can go in the, I will just validate what I think. But I think he's just creating an instance of that get populated, and then he's just using it. So we'll go in his, where is it? GitHub repo. You mentioned the GitHub repo somewhere. Yep. Cool. So Blazor custom WASM. So I'm assuming in the page, in the index razor, that's what we want. So here in the code, so client get db context content and then in context there's the blog. Okay, so client, where's the type client come from? Is it just client? Cannot be. Where do the clients come from? Right? Pages, index. He's doing client. But that, where does it come from? So, oh, inject blog client. Okay, so we need blog client. So from shared, I think. Nope. From data? Nope. Oh, yes. Blog client. Okay. So where he has the credential, everything is created here. Blog client. Oh, so is it our token client? No, we also had the token client, right? Yeah, so I had another class with a bunch of stuff declared. So that could be our function client for us, and have something like that. So here, yeah, so we need another class. Let's call it azFunc client.cs. Let's bring all that. We'll clean that up. We don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need all that. I don't think we need that either. So here we want our AZ token. No. No, that's good, right? Token client, that's what we want. Blog context. Retrieve the new instance of blog context. Yeah, I don't think that part we needed, but we'll need something similar. Or do we? No. No, I don't think we need that. Let's just comment it for now. So now it's our azFunction client. So we need to change our constructor. That's it. That's our instance, that's our client. Oh, okay. So now what we need to do is here do a inject and do our AZ func client and call it AZ client. Right, so now I could do here, just say this and say get what's new. It's not there. Because that thing was that thing was async, right? Was a static. So that's why I could call it. No. But that's the factory. So now I could just do this and then so private, you cannot get this, but the token client okay, so it was called here. Okay, so I need a function say so okay, so in here what I need is a public async. I feel like it's a little bit too much stuff. A task, and then it will be a string. What's new? And we'll pass a string, will be the name. We could say var result equal a weight of that, but for us it's get what's new, right? And then we can return that. So that's our service, in fact. Okay, so that's our function service. But here in the what's new, we didn't pass any parameter, so we'll have an error saying the message is not passed. Well, that's fine for now. Like if I can call and not receive the authenticated issue, that's good. So here now I can do, and I can do the WhatsApp, what's new. Oh, did we save? In here, so save. So now I have the what's new. Yeah, but it's not instantiated. Et voilà.
Bonjour.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey, Michael, how are you? How are you, sir? I'm in my head this morning. I'm really focused. I think we're ready to test it. Party is over, baby. Crash it. Boom. And now we have the bot who's keeping track of her score, Michael Jolie. So if I do this, yep, not here, in the chat. If I do now score, you should be able to see it in the top corner. I barely see it. Can I zoom that? So right now there's only Mr. Myros. Who did a score? Who did Len? So I don't need to keep track of all the scores now, and we have a bot who's doing it for me. I think we're ready to crash this this little bad boy here. It will call the function, I think, but since we don't pass any parameter, we'll pass all those things, so we shouldn't get the unauthorized error, but we should have the message saying, hey, this triggers, you know, waiting for like a parameter name. If we have that, we successfully pass, like we are getting authenticated. So now we just need to add a parameter, so that will be easy. Cool. And Wally, see now. Excellent. Hey, Trips. So
it was at this moment that he knew.
And I could be Copper Birdie. Welcome to the party. So, how about we try it? Let's fail all together.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Why no? It will be fun. Oh my god. Why I'm scared? I'm not scared, I'm nervous. Did I put the break? Oh no, that's no. It's not that one I want, it's that one. So, just to recap what we're trying to do. We're trying to, from Blazor WebAssembly, so client side, call authenticated with Azure Active Directory using an AD token, call an Azure Function. So it's super secure and we don't need to save anything on the client side. So now I'm local. I should log in. Boom. I'm authenticated. Now I go in counter and I have an error. Damn it. What's the error? There's no... What? Cannot provide a value for the property AZ client. On type blah blah blah. There is no registered service of type app testing blah 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 blah. Well, we did something wrong. So it means when we call that thing, it doesn't work. Maybe that line was required after all? Because here... So cannot provide a value for property AZ client. So that's the thing here. Boo! It's not working. Maybe I need to do that one? No, like he recognize our class, right? So blog client. Maybe I should download that thing to browse faster. I think I will do that. Let's go here. Let's download everything. Let's open it in the big Visual Studio. Let's try to understand what's happening. How was your week so far, Michael, or Copper Birdie, or Wally? All of you out there. How was your week? Yeah, no, I don't want to update. I just want to. So here. So now in programs. In program, let's do this and let's do that. That's my function. I don't want my function. I want my Blazor app. Come on, boom. And I want to go in program. So Copper Birdie says, not great, under the weather, but a bit still. A weather? Weather? My new mic arrived. Oh, that's cool. We're having a new mic. Yeah, I think you were sick at the beginning of the week, right? I think you're not feeling well or something like that. I think I saw some tweet where you're saying you're canceling your stream. Sorry to hear about that. So that part we have it, and then the delegate function endpoint. Yep. So that part look mostly blog client. So that's the thing missing. So it's not the token client here. So I miss, okay, so I don't need the token client. I need register the client to retrieve Cosmo DB. So that was the thing. So maybe we don't need that one, but we need to have the other one where we're adding the azFunction client. That's the part that was missing, right? And probably we don't need that one. Do we feel lucky? Yeah. Nope. Oh, now it's working. Strange. T is invalid. What's the message? Okay, let's do your thing. That's not very helpful. So message is T is an invalid start for a something something. So T is an invalid start for the value path, line number, blah blah. Okay. Not the error I was expecting, but hey, you know. Oh yeah. Okay. Is it because we run locally? And why the thing is not showing up? So secret. So yeah, secret. And should we deploy the thing? Is it because we're running locally? So now if I do, by the way, we should have now, if I do scores, it should show up 2 person now, right? If I do projector, yeah, we have Wally. We have Wally and Mr. Erox. It's cool. So the bot is working, keeping tracks of your score. It's working. But apparently the game is hard today. And my progress is very slow. Okay, so T. So something we don't pass correctly. But what? Content of the root path. So could it be because we're local? We could try to deploy. Let's try that. Let's sign in. Boom. Do I have an app? Blep blep. Blep blep. Do I have an app already running? Don't think so. AZ? No, that's the okay, so let's do this and okay. Create a new web app. Nope. Deploy web app. Yes. Want to deploy that thing. Required configuration to deploy is missing. App setting tests. Add config. I want to create a new app. Let's go advanced. What will be the app name? Will be app settings test 2020. A resource group. Let's go in a new resource group. It will be app settings test. I hate when the Visual Studio Core just does that, like is it working? Did I fail? Is it doing something? What's happening? You don't know. Are you working? No. Hey, Mr. Robert Table, welcome. Let's try again. Deploy. Create a new, well, let's just do web app regular then. I said app setting test 2020. Figure everything else, just deploy that thing. It's a guessing game. Well, I think it's when you go in advanced mode. Sometime maybe the wizard is not like bulletproof. I don't know. See now, like I see now different things, so I know it's working. I have like here, you know, that thing was spinning, and in the bottom, like I have a progress. I see what it's going. I could expand it. So now like you have feedback, but sometimes just like. But I feel when you hit something or tab or whatever, you just get out of the wizard and like you're done. Always deploy. Skip for now. Happy Wednesday. Yes, it's Canada Day. Canadian Day. That's why I'm wearing red. Like, don't look the zero. It's not the zero, it's a big O. But, you know, I'm such a hockey fan that everybody in my family is like, why are you wearing a t-shirt with the big zero on top of it? Yeah, it's a holiday, so my day, I'm streaming with you, Cloudies, and after that, I'm gone. I think I'm going kayaking after. Cooking. Now we should have some scores. Well, also on Friday now, these days, I'm building a CloudBot. And I think we'll have a... yeah, you will end. Yay, new score. Grovesaurus with a score. So we are working on a Twitch chatbot. And I'm doing it in JavaScript because I don't know JavaScript. And I thought it will be fun. And anyway, so now the bot is now tracking all the I score, every individual I score for me, and we'll do more stuff with it. But right now, that's what it does. It can show if I do also something like we're experimenting, right? So if I do cloud, it display animated GIF. And scores, but it's only me. And if I do scores, in the top left corner, very tiny. But I have here something where I could also see it. So now we have 4-person, and Copper Birdie is leading the lowest score, and Mr. Ross with a 90.32 is leading the top score. So now we have it a way to keep track of the score. Oh, that's a cool emote. It was not Copper Birdie? Did I see Copper Birdie and it was not Copper Birdie? Yeah, it's Copper Birdie. Oh, Copper Beard. So we have Copper Beard and Copper Beardy. Are you messing up with me, guys? It's hard enough. We'll all give you names. You know? Triple B is trolling me totally with his name. He changed his name because I was able to say Michael Julie. So he just changed his name, so now I cannot say it. So now I just need to call him whatever. And also, I did a little bit hard here, but with HTTP, that will be the logo for the Tiny Blazor Admin website. Okay, so now we deploy, right? Deploy success, cool. So now if we do refresh, we should have you all, y'all. Hello, y'all. Yes, I remember. Let's have a look. I try it at the beginning, but how you all super hard to say. So on
It's y'all.
Michael Jolie
How are you?
Stream
How are
this
you,
weekend,
y'all?
he teach us how to talk about like American South guy, and it's hard.
It
At
is.
least for me.
It is.
You
hard.
all, it's kind of easy. But how are you all?
It's the chaining part
Maybe
that
because
is hard.
it's Monday. I
It's
talk,
still hard on Wednesday.
French all weekend, so now back on Monday I need to set back my head in English. For Alabama.
And what was the other one? Oh, 2 beers.
Okay. So to or beer, 2 beer.
2 beers.
And say thanks. Or no, ask please. So 2 beer please. It's Deux petites frettes.
I never
Stop
talk
it.
like that.
I will never say deux petites frettes,
Again.
s'il te plaît. I will never
Deux
say that.
petites frettes, s'il te plaît.
Or maybe just if I'm joking, I will say deux bières, s'il vous plaît. Okay, my luck. Like, I feel better now. More myself. Okay, so where did you deploy that thing? Is it this? Yes. Oh, I should log the... So here we could say for this guy, right? Give me the log. Start streaming the log. Yes, bring the logs. Bring the logs down. For the Azure function. I could have done that also and run locally, see like where it was failing on the other side. Welcome, connected to the stream. Oh. Oh, so it worked. So why didn't it work the other time?
So that's supposed to happen when you beat your score. So Copperbeard, you just beat before you had 1 or 5 and now you got 40.
Okay, so this thing is working. So now let's here start logging for this guy. And it disappeared by itself. Interesting. Interesting. I know, like, I know what I will put for my thumbnail of the video. It will be me in the corner. That's for sure. Did you drop, rubber table? Okay, so now everything is running. So now let's try login. Yep. Because I didn't have it, so I will need to change that. Okay, so we need to go in the Azure Active Directory, in the app registration, and I think it's that one. Yeah, it's here. So I want to add this URL. Save. Oops. Cool. And it's working. Okay, so the app were authenticated. So now, oh, that's cool. That's the Azure function. So if I try now to run it here, I have unauthorized. Do I see it here? Yeah, executing what's new, trigger was processes, request was authenticated, was not authenticated. Okay, so it works. So like that part was still, like the logs are working. So now, if I go here, no error. Now if I go get secret, we don't know what happened, right? Oh, cool. The user was authenticated. So it's on our way, but we didn't have any secret. So login call back. So it's mostly working. Wow, bunch of party. Oh, so new lending, undefined process. That's another of your bot, right, Shirley Dev? So yeah, so it's kind of working. Get authenticated, call back, blah blah blah. So we got it 200, I think. Is it what I understand? So authenticated user. What's new? Succeed. But since we didn't have, oh yeah, because, okay, so it is working. Okay, cool. So let's stop that thing. And stop streaming the logs. Stop streaming the logs. Now we just need to call the function the proper way to make progress. Oh, that's cool. I like rubber table water call. Now even when I'm streaming on the Microsoft developer channel, I do the, hey, it's time to drink water, but nobody catch up. But you know, I'm what's the good word? Propagating the joke. Is it the word? Is it the word? How do you say that? Propagating. Just an account I have reserved. Yeah. Cool. So now, Fragbird.
Yay!
Fantastic! Oh, fantastic!
You know what just happened? You know? Fragbird land. Put a cross on the wall. Fragbird land. It's very rare. It happens only, you know, a few times in a lifetime. If you go even on the GitHub of the CloudBot in my GitHub on F Boucher, you will see we have special stuff just for him. Cool. So now we just need to add. We just need to call their function the proper way, and it will be good. It will be good. And it's sad though that we cannot run that locally. So I need to understand. I need to understand what's happening. Okay, so here what's new we call whatever. So now if we go here, we could pass the variable to our thing, but here in token client, here when I do the get JSON async, I think that's a problem here. Oh, it's funny. So when you're adding an emote, the emote drop and you're parachuting with the emote. Copperbeard, like again. So see, this time the big cloud didn't show up. Code by mistake, Len 83, that's a good score. So now we just need to pass a parameter. If I go in token, I am in token client. But we need to pass a parameter. Right? So now can I do something like client? Oops, if I can type correctly. How do you add parameter? I should, yeah, add stuff in, is it in the body? Right, this thing is an HTTP client, so I should be able to add, damn, like I'm HTTP client, oh, it's string content, and then I'll just pass the content. Okay. I thought it was harder than that. You can build up and send a query string. Yeah, but for this particular one, sorry, like my eyes is for this particular one, a query string is enough, but I know that for the real case, I'm always passing for the URL shortener. If we go in the URL shortener, because I will be calling those function here. So if we go, oh yeah, it's true, I need to do some maintenance in that project too, because I changed for main, and now all the path, see here, I changed my main branch. Instead of being master, now it's main, but all the path are not working, and someone did a PR. I need to merge that, but and how it's working, how it works, all the function, it's always passing JSON object. So yeah, I should have like get prepared, since we're working 3.68. That's good, Fragbird. At least you land, right? No, lower score was done by Copperbeard. Though I'm not keeping those. I'm not tracking those. The bot yet doesn't focus on that. Boo. Oh, it's super easy to get the game. Who's asking? Code show? It's so easy. So you go at pixel plus dev. I will paste the link in the... I was done by Instafluff. This little guy with... And the art is Maya. Both super cool. So you have... Oh, you have the read-through. Oh. That's cool. So you have a bunch of games. So the one I use right now is Parachute Night. So I will just take that one. So you say, I want to add it to my stream. And then you say, okay, this is your Twitch channel. And then you specify the game you want. You can, like, what app here in the chat right now. This is what dictate what app here in the chat. Then you specify, I want a background. I don't want a background. Like, I want a cloud, not the cloud, whatever. And then you clip that URL. And you go in your whatever tool you're using, if it's OBS, Streamlabs, or I forgot the name. I was about to say Mixer, but it's not Mixer. It's Mixup, whatever, like apps. And then you add an overlay that is browser, and you paste that URL, and that's it. That's how you get this. Now I'm working on Friday to build my own thing, because I just want the cloud. Like, I want to keep the game because I think the game is really cool, but I would like to be able to add cloud. So this is how you will be able to spend your time, your points is, and like I asked even, my goal was to have the cloud in my screen, like a way for you to troll me. So I asked Talk to Me Gooseman, because in his stream, he got a little goose walking around and bringing images. So I was like, hey, how did you did that? How did you do that? It did not do it. Someone else did it. So I'm still not sure how I will work my way to do that. But my ultimate goal was to be able to add more cloud in my face. Like, not just for you, but for me. So you could add a lot of cloud, and then it will be difficult to see. Well, at least if you could add it in the screen, that would be fun. But then, like, you could turn Superman and flying around for, things like that. So we're playing. But yeah, so that's... Oh yeah, cool. Thank you, Shirlev, for the shout out. Definitely. Yeah, Instafluff. Oh, you know what? And I'm a so bad host. I should do a shout out also to Copper Birdie, right? And shout out to this guy. Cannot say his name because, shout out to Mr. Docker. No, shout out to, not just his name. Voila. Oh, what happened? Someone beat his Mr. Robert Table. So who beats his name? So Landon So code by mistake 80. Oh, maybe the big cloud is when you beat the highest score? So who's streaming in the live coders that I forgot? Did I name everybody? Please let me know. Or like if you are who will be streaming today? I don't know. Sava. Still have 25 minutes. But today I'm not in a rush. It's a holiday. I told my manager, hey, I'm not showing up. Supposed to be in vacation. Not vacation, a holiday. My poor ship. So if I do score and we go have a look. So we have Copperbeard with 78. We have Code by Mistake with 88. I think that's what just happened, right? So I think when you beat the highest score, this is when it's the party. The cloud showing up. Fragbird. Oh. You did better than that, Fragbird. Oh, is it keeping? I think it's keeping your lowest score, not the highest score. Oops. We'll need to fix that. Shirley Dev, you should create a... Well, there's nothing yet in prod, so... Yeah. See, now 60, Mr. Iras. So the more you play, lowest is your score. It's about keeping track of failure, guys. Because failure is the only way to learn. When you got it on the first try, you didn't learn anything. Failure is the real way to learn things. If you try something and you get it right on the first try, you didn't learn anything. Think about that. It's Yoda who said that. And the more you think about it, the more it's real. Okay, so we want to do... I don't want to type. I want to do this. Boom. String content, JSON object. So JSON object was a string. Oh, it was a real thing. Okay, but for us right now, we don't need an object, so we'll just create the string live, like my daughter says, and we'll pass the name, string name. You didn't land yet? Oh no, yet. Yeah, I didn't. I just read and your name was not there. Yeah, so we have like bunch of crazy stuff also where I could throw at you some wind. Oh. And I will be back. Apparently, Predator is there. And I'm back. And I'm back. It was Puro later, and I think it's a light that was supposed to arrive like in a month. Yes, I will have a new light. But I'm not showing up yet. Everything. Okay, what happened? What happened? One day I will land. Sure, the dev say, you just remember me, Robert Table. I need more Docker in my Raspberry Pi. Oh, it's true. You could run Docker in Raspberry Pi though. Yeah, just instead of having to install it, just running. Is it working well though? Is it like, I know it's possible, it's cool to play, but is it like, because running Docker takes space. I'm assuming like when you deploy, just easier runs. Yes, exactly, Copper Birdie. I build it, but well, if you go in the I ran repository CloudBot, and I'm working also on a new avatar for the CloudBot with what is his name again? Tony. I forgot his name. Some real cool dude in the Discord, and he's working on the bot face. So yeah, if we go in the issues, we have issues where we track Shirley Dev stuff. So celebration, biggest loser, the Fragbird stats. So we're keeping track of Fragbird. Special case just for him. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, cool. Did Noobcat did Docker of his thing, or you wrap up the electric IO in a container rubber table? Sure, Dev. I should get set up before. I have 3 Raspberry Pi here, or 2 Raspberry Pi. I think I have 3 Raspberry Pi. They're not doing a lot of stuff right now. Oh, I like that bullet. Twitch raid. I added Docker support to Electric IO a little while back. Okay, cool. Wally, thumbs up. Okay. Okay, so now we need to create that object, right? So we need an object, so it will be this, and it will be just name. And we should make it so I can do name equal, and then boom boom, and then do curly brackets. Oh no, I cannot do curly brackets. OBG was better. Yeah, OBG name. Bam. Bam, bada boom, bing, bam. Multipass. This is really bad, but you know, I just want to test if things are working. Encoding doesn't exist. So here, so get string async. Oh man, why I cannot? Because it was doing right. Oh yeah, it's true. Now I have a response. Okay, so let's do var result or response equal to this thing, right? And now we have response dot content dot to string. But I'm wondering, like, I would like to be able to run it locally. And I'm not sure I understand why it was not working. So if I run that again, all right, what's happening? Thank you for the following, Doc Holiday 32. Party time. Very, very appreciated for the following. Thank you. It fails, right? I saw an error. App settings. App settings. Should compile though, right? Okay, well, let's try to deploy. We'll figure it out later. So deploy in this thing. Yes, override. The second highest score of all time scores. Whoop, an error. Whoa, okay, it's not building. There is no argument given for the required name. Oh yeah, it's true. I had the parameter, but I didn't pass it. Right here. So here we do it, we pass it. So in Azure Client, here we need to pass it. Here it is. Now it's there. So now if I do a .NET build, terminal, come on, come back, terminal. Whoop whoop. I can retire now. What was your score? .84. I think that's the best score ever. You're right. Is it the second highest? That's a good one. That's a good score. But why should have you saying the second? So I'm assuming you were the highest. I'm assuming you don't keep track of everybody's score. Okay, so if I do .NET build, okay, it's working. So let's deploy it. And here, yes, please override. Yeah. So that was you, 9995999. Not you. So who? Oh, it was GT Sum. Is it one of your bot? No. I didn't see him today. Is he GT Sum? Okay, deployment success. Let's try it. Let's refresh. Should I start the logs? Yeah, let's see. Like if something happened, right? Connecting to the stream. Oh, did you see also I put the, oh yeah, actually I didn't show, before I show back my desktop, I put the Olive and Cody. Sorry for that, I forgot to turn back my, I'm very excited about my new lamp. New light, not lamp. Stream the logs. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Because I'm wearing glasses to avoid reflection too much, and also to soft the shadows. When you are using, like I have like the Elgato stream lights and a bunch of lights, when it's far away or smaller, it will make very harsh, like or strong, very defined shadows. So to avoid that, you use big light and you diffuse them and you put them as close as possible. So I have a light just over there, like it's about 80 centimeter, close to a meter. So you know, but it's an umbrella, so it's really deep. So, and I have low ceiling here. I can touch the ceiling very easily. I'm not that tall. I'm tall, but you know. So I bought a light that is big but flat. Okay, so now we have the stream running. And now if I try get secret, error. It's not working. Oh, damn. Thank you, Streamlabs. Eventually, I will have more subscriber, but it's not a priority. So authenticated. Oh, failed. Man, Shirley Dev, are you keeping track? Like, do you have your own paper stuff and you keep track of everything? So why it's not working? And that, I don't understand what it is. Though I don't log anything. No new trace. Yeah, I didn't log anything. No paper, all in your head, right? You have a chat. Oh yeah, your bot probably is doing a chat bot. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe what I'm passing is not correct. Oh yeah, you know what? My JSON is not good. The way I wrote the JSON document is that's not a proper JSON. Yeah, you need to do blah blah equal to. That's not how you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, come on, Frank. That's bad. Okay, let's stop that. So stop the streaming. We'll push it again. Let's change that here. Yeah, it needs to be like this. And I think it's comma, right? This is how you build a JSON document, people. Right? My dog wanna play. Say you're boring. Yeah. Okay, so now name blah blah equal name. Cool. So we could add here. Can I say log? Do I have a log? I don't have any log or trace. Trace. I didn't put anything. Let's save that and just redeploy because, you know, why not? Boom, deploy. Yep. Just trying to. I want to say things, but I think it's inappropriate. Just in my French head, it's funny, but for English people, it will mean something else. And it's not family friendly. And I changed my music. It's not the best in the world. I'm using Stream Beats, lo-fi. From Spotify. It is free. It is legal to use it. And I don't have any claims anymore. Before I was paying for the service and I was receiving claims and it was complicated and everything, and now it's working. Wonderful. Okay, so let's stream again the logs. Though, like, I don't need to stream the logs because I have no logs. Okay, so let's go back to our app. Let's go here. Let's refresh it. You like the doc Hollywood's 32, you like the music? I mean, I like the music, but it's not my favorite. But I like it. It's smooth. Whoop. We have an error. Okay, so now it's there. Now let's go here. We are registered. Let's try to do a get secret. Can I? So this is my function. Let's run one just to make sure we get yes, process, okay. I don't know why it's run twice. Anyway, so now let's get secret. I'm assuming that right now, like this thing here, the light blue contour is because the event didn't come back. I'm assuming it's that. That's why it's still empty. So succeed. Okay. So what it did work, but why did you not update this? Error. Oh, Freda, welcome to the stream. I didn't see you before. Freda the cat. Oh yeah, but Freda is the... yeah. It's Sherry Dev's cat. That's why she's never speaking, just play the game. She likes to catch the parachute in the screen. Oh, so we're failing. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay, so here we could log the message. Right? So I could do something like just to add log, make sure we pass it correctly, but I don't know why. So raw log information, and then you know what? Let's do whatever. So this, so we could just do this. Boom, let's redeploy that. Just adding more logs, and here, like, it's not working. We can add a try catch. Whoop. Expected, whoop. What did I do wrong? Oh yeah, Frank. C# here. Oh, Copper Birdie. What do you want to know, Mr. Copper Birdie? Redeeming your points. What do you want to know? So while this is deploying, you are a troll? You want me to translate that? T'es un troll. And have some meeting. I don't know why it's showing up. It shouldn't be showing up. Alarm only. So you are a troll will be translated in Québécois. Oh, like if I go full-fledged Québécois slang, it will be T'es un troll. Okay, so let's do a try catch here. Try. Right. Come on, stop. And then a catch. Whoops, exception.
All right.
What's happening? What's happening? Alex Craven, welcome to the stream. Looking forward to see you in the chat. Thanks for the following. It's really appreciated. One day I will be a big boy. I will have like why it's doing that? I will have followers full of emote and bunch of stuff. And that's it. Okay, so let's move this here. Right. Boom. Now I know what you're saying. Frank, it's wrong. So we're writing. Oh, task string. And I'm returning a string. Is that why it's complaining? Should I do await? No. Okay, so here we'll say we'll declare a variable. We'll declare a string, and that will be the result. Right, and by default that will be equal to string.empty. And here we'll be returning Mr. String, Mr. Result. Voila. So here we're saying the result is equal to response. And here, yeah, you don't like it? Well, and here we're saying that the result is equal at this dot message because I'm trying to understand here, right? And now we're just doing overtime. Oh, I would really like to have something working. Okay, can I run it locally? Why it was not running locally? Anybody had an idea why it's not running locally? App settings. App settings. Oh yeah, that's the name of the thing. Doesn't compile? Maybe. Oh, maybe I can. No. Yeah, build succeed. So why don't you want to run? Why don't you want to run app settings? When you run the local, I'm running the task, the launch. Publish, watch, clean. Oh, oh. So you beat your score? Since everybody's... So it's funny because the game keep tracks of the lowest, but show the cloud only when you beat the highest. A bug. We'll work on that Friday. Build, watch, clean, public launch, settings. So I don't understand why it doesn't want to run the debug locally. Okay, now it's working. Whatever. Oh yeah, but will it work? So login. Boom. We're logged in. Counter page. Now it's failing. No. Okay. Token. Do we have a token? Doesn't look like we have a token. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, it's working now. Okay, so now get secret. So breakpoint, that's cool. So let's jump in. Cool. Test his name. Now it's error. Okay, that's why I have error. Okay, okay. Oh, so it means I'm not catching anything in here. Interesting. And now let's go in. Let's go in. Cool. So name still test. So now we're calling that. Right? Boom. Boom. Building our object. It looked kind of legit. Okay, so now we're creating the content. And now we're doing the call. And now we're out. Because we're not waiting. So result is WebAssembly and there plus content. Feel like there's nothing, right? Yeah, content, that's bad. We need, yeah, two string. So it's creating a string of the type. Stupid. Whatever. That's why I couldn't understand. It was doing, code does only what you do, not what you want to do. It's just like what you said, what you're writing, it's executing that, not what you thought about it. Okay, so now, error, yeah, error. I don't know why. Okay. But now at least I have a debug. Cool. Alright. Thank you for the following, Lucian Korea. Welcome to the stream. And before, the thing is, I was expecting answer and stuff, right? I did my own class. Now I'm just trying to hack my way through it. But we are calling. Did I stop all my logging? Oh, we could have seen if it was working though. if I do Control R here, and I think I will, yeah, I was really looking forward to finish it, but nature is calling me. Okay, so that's the Blazor website. If I go in data and the URL shortener service was building a new request, doing my response, and then I was doing, and I was deserializing it. But that, in my case, it's a string. Do I need to deserialize it? Should I do something like, whoops, was it the JSON convert? JSON convert? I don't think I need to do that. Am I? Am I supposed to do that? But it's a string, right? And here will be response. And it's the content. Cannot convert HTTP content into string. So that's a response message. Yeah, so I was doing the read. Okay. Why did I all forget this? But in my case, yeah, I think here, this is enough, right? It's just a string for now, not val, but just this. Result? No, not result though. Just then. What? Result? Okay. Drop. I think that the Microsoft ASP.NET Core HTTP extension adds some extension method for post async, allow you to just send an object. Okay. Well, my point right now, like, I don't want to spend too much time, and I'm already spending a lot of time on that. It's just, it's the call that I want to validate. Like, if I can do that on a secure way, like, I'm fine. And like, even if I was a try catch, like, why? Whatever. Okay, let's try to build it, see if it's working. We'll try to run it. Whoop. Wait. Oh, I missed that. Good call. Should close program. I thought I had a wait. Oh, I had a wait here. Oh, here. Right? Yeah, I'm reading async. String does not contain a definition of gate. Oh, because should do that then, right? There it is. Oh, I will do my best, surely, Dev, but I'm not the best one for async. I did a lot of C# for very long, but I was not working async. So the idea, I understand. The application, I'm not feeling stable. But when you do async, it's just you're dissociated your process from the main one, kind of thing. So you're waiting the answer because there's a service running, so it'll say do this, and when you come back, you know, we'll be waiting and catch you, and like everything else could run. So it's important when you do like the .NET, the new .NET or .NET Core, to have those things, otherwise you could break internet. So yeah, okay, so it built. So let's try to run it. So let's go in counter, logged in, boom, get secret. Okay. Okay, so just jump over. Cool. I don't know. Why are you doing that? Result, and then just. Oh. And then show error. I did call the function, we did retrieve the information, but somehow, oh no, I'm not calling the good one. Somehow it failed along the way. Not sure where exactly. So here, and if I do just go next, so now result is a load test. So it runs, but now it doesn't go here. Because now if I do, let's go step in. See, now it's exiting the function. And it's kind of just like, but in fact it should get back here. But it doesn't. Right? Ah, we're so close. Next time we could be working for on the real thing. Okay, let's close this one. Close this one. Again, let's go back here. Refresh. Oh yeah, I could put that. So what is it again? Control G. Yeah. Now we go counter. Now get secret. See, secret is error now. And oh, I'm stupid. I don't assign secret. I don't assign secret. I say test. Should be secret. That's when you play. It's that moment you knew you fucked up. Do I have that sound? I don't. Please someone play it. And that's why, like, I will return secret, but secret is error. I never reassign secret. Oh,
It
damn
was at
it.
this moment that he knew
Thank you,
he fucked up.
Shirley Dev. Thank you. Yeah, dude. You all doing it okay. You just don't reassign the variables. See? Return secret. Okay, let's do it. So here we'll do secret. Voila. Dang it. Not lesson or learn the hard way. Lesson learn. Period. If you don't fail,
it was
you
at
don't.
this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Okay, Shirley Dev. Now it's tasteful, right? Yeah, the only way to learn anything is by failing. Otherwise, you don't know what you did okay. Logging in, and now secret, and now breakpoints. Eventually, yes. Now play. Let's remove. See, secret. Why it's not? Why it's? Oh, because Frank. Like, if you're trying to do things, try to do it the good way. Okay, let's remove a few. Can I remove all breakpoints? Can I do like remove all breakpoints? Any idea, Cloudies, how you do like maybe if I do this and I say remove, no, remove all breakpoints. Boom. This is how you do it. Do it. Okay, now counter, authentication, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know it's noon. I'm starving. But we're so close. And rubber table is there, so I need to show up that, sometime I'm not stupid. I can learn. Get secret. And now I have no clue at all if it's working or not. Empty. Hey, just a new score. Error. Okay, maybe I need some breakpoints. Let's say here, and here, and here. So So let's refresh the page. Let's go home, counter, and now get secret. So now it's, so oh, it get out already. Oh no, like it's running. Test. Right? So it should be showing up. It doesn't. Show me. Set notification flag undefined. What? 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 I don't understand that. I think it is code with Chan, because I think I heard C# Fritz calling him Bobby Table a few times. So now I'm returning that. So it should refresh, but it didn't. Set the notification. So I have some error. That I don't understand. But it's working. We did a call. Did I win the name pink contest on Twitter? You don't like the pink color? You can change it if you want, Robert Table. But it matched the VIP logo on the side. So you're lucky, dude. So I don't know. I don't know why I have an error. Set notification for wait completion flag. I don't understand that. Or maybe I don't need that. I should just do this. But it won't work, right? Can I do this? No, because I'm not inside the async. Yeah, okay. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, Shirley Dev. Okay, we're so close. Now I just need to understand, like, how from a... Okay, Google is my friend. Let's Google this error. Oh, my back is hurting. Maybe that I closed the window in. Maybe that was not the error. Blazor update UI async. Oh wow, I need to go back to that. I didn't know they could hit each other. What? Did you eat? Did you got a collision? I didn't know either. Oh, I need to create an event and everything? Oh my god. Is it? Update the property asynchronously. Blah blah blah. Oh man, I will need to do an event. Well, that will be on the next stream, I think. Task run. State. I could have done that, just task run, blah 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 blah. But that's dirty. Like that's not really what I want to do, right? So here I could have done something like that. Oops. So this oops, like that. Now I could just do a void. No. Okay, was running a task inside a task. Whoa! What if I do... Wow, okay. Seems very, very complicated. But I will do an event later on. Well, that should work. Oh, so here I say, for example, var temp equal this, let's say, right? And here inside that, wait task run. Yeah. So here, right? I could have my this, but instead of we're using temp. Get secret doesn't exist in the current What happened? I have a big cloud in my face. Boom, 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 boom. That's cool. Okay. Okay, so we just need now to do the secret equal temp, like that. That should work. I think I definitely prefer. I have to send you a log file. Yeah, because there was a lot of good score, right? Well, we need to fix the bot and then it will be much easier. Okay, so I'm curious. Let's see if that thing works. Let's do a .NET build first. Is it running? Yes. And then let's run the debug. Silicon Orchid? Okay. I don't know. I don't know Silicon Orchid. But wow, okay, I'm busting my time like would it be my longest stream? No, I think I did 5 hours at one point and now I'm just in 3 hours. Get secret. Okay. Breakpoint. Doesn't look good to me. Ah, snap. Reload. Yeah, I think that's the wrong way to do things. Yeah. Yeah, we need to do the proper way. So we'll do an event. Ah, damn, we're so close. Right? What? Oh yeah, async. Oh, it's a void? Is it the problem? No, I shouldn't care. Like I'm updating a property. Yeah, see, click, oh, async. Oh, is it the click async stuff I need to do? That's interesting. Let's take that code here. What do I have here? Oh, maybe that's the thing I need to change. See here, I have on click and it does an async call. Ah, that could be a better way to do it, right? So instead I could do my onClick. And then here I do, okay, now I'm in code, so I do async. Then some little lambda expression. Oh, I need to, Okay, now it's that part. Okay, that part is the code. So I do async. Now I need to do with lambda stuff, and I'm kind of junior at it, I felt. Now I'm waiting my get secret getting test secret, right? And that's it. Right? But it doesn't like it. The object because delegate. What? Because it's not a delegate type. App test. I'm not in the good project. Let's move this thing here. Whoops. Okay, so here getting, so it should be an async task like that. Cannot convert a lambda expression to the type object because it doesn't not delegate the type. What I'm missing? Here it was a long running task, and here it's async task, long running task. Exactly what I'm doing, right? Async task. Private or not private doesn't make a difference. Is this a joke, Shirley Dev? I'm not sure. I feel like I'm having the same thing as he has, right? On click, blah blah blah, async, and I wait, and my function and button. Yep, that part is exactly the same. And it's not the private. Come on, tell me it's not the private. Cannot convert lambda expression to type object because it is not a delegate type. Maybe I'm not sure what's... Oh, we go. Really? Well, you will need to from a hot. Well, pass it in a coffee filter or something like that. But then, like, you will have to do a multi-pass to, you know, like fill it and then to. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, it's working. I fixed it. Cool. Welcome to the stream, our Morodev. Is it because it's function instead of code? Should I do a function instead? And put this here. I'm not sure what's the difference between function and code. I don't understand that error message. You're not helping me. I need to have the state change. That's what I need to have, right? Yeah, so let's move that again in there. Let's put back this like what it was. This, and now we need to do something like that. Or is it? Is it here maybe that I need to put the state change? Oh, had two value with the same name. Could it be that the problem since the beginning? Come on. I'm hungry. Empty. Okay. Could I do this? So we needed the state change inside the async task. Well,
Yay!
let's see now. It's working, but I'm not sure why. So that thing here was not useful. Not even sure why I'm not calling that guy directly. I mean, I could have done something like oops. Not sure how I can retrieve that value though. Oops. Yeah, to retrieve it, I will need to have some kind of a form and binding and stuff. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, binding value. So if I do something quick, I could do something like right now I do here, I do what is it, bind value equal to test name, right? So here I could do something like this. So I should put test by default. But now why I'm not calling that one directly? Because I would need to pass the thing, the parameter. Okay. Whatever. So now if I run this, could come here, and I'll do this, and hello, test it's working. Why I don't see my input text? Oh, is it input text like something hidden? Text box? Why don't I see the input text? That sounds strange. Well, like, yeah, but yes and no. I think, like, I'm not doing any validation or anything. Yeah, okay, didn't like it. I mean, I can put it in a edit form. It's just I don't have any model or anything. I'm just like the button. Like I just want a text box, right? In fact, so apparently I need. Yeah, I don't want this, I don't want that. Alright, what's happening? Rob all night. Will that just make it happen? Make it work? Welcome to the stream! Welcome, thanks for the followings. Very appreciated, Rob all night. Let's reload. Let's reload. Let's stop it. Let's restart. And I think he doesn't like, no, not sprint. I want the the tooling. For example, you can use Microsoft Input Area. It doesn't like my stuff, huh? Okay, well, I was just trying to be clever here. Oh, and I'm having a raid! Thank you! Dan Sigil, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. I don't want to create all that blah, 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 blah. Maybe I need to have a label though. That I can add. I just don't want, like, since I'm just looking to have it to work, the goal is just to make it so it's working, right? Stop it. Let's try again. What did I miss? No battle royale here. Oh shit, everybody's just like in the field. Okay, it's not working. Guys, I think we're getting close and the real app will... I know it's working, right? So in the real app, I will make that clean. Edit form required a model parameter. Yeah, but I don't care about... Okay, I can... You know what? He wants a model. Let's add one. Model... What was it again? Model... Starship. Though I don't really care. Starship. That's the model. How can you declare an object on the fly? Oh, damn it. Cool. We have a class, we have everything. Just let me do the thing. Counter. Login. Blah blah. Okay. No, it still doesn't like that because I don't have a validation. Why I'm keeping doing this? Not F. J. Edit form required a model parameter. I did have a model parameter, like it's a fake one, but like who cares? Or an edit context parameter, but not both. What? I think that's the thing now. This here, right? I need to do. It will be this dot. Oops. That. And if it doesn't work, well, that's it. Yes. What? Okay, now we do what? Hey, Brian. You know what? You're my guinea pig. Hello, test. Oh, I think I know what it is. I removed that, but here. So now we need to do starship dot this. All right, what's happening? Elton Gracia. Whoa. Thank you for the following, Elton Gracia Santana. Thank you for the following. Welcome. It's really appreciated. We're having fun. A lot of following. I'm streaming much longer than usual, so that's why, guys, you're all finding me. Usually I stop way earlier. But today, it's a holiday for me. I'm Canadian. It's Canada Day. So I should be going outside and doing some kayak or stuff, but instead I'm coding because what it is what it is. Hello, test. Where test is coming from? Oh. Again. Oh, maybe I did one or two Control Z earlier. I feel like I changed that early. Are you still going? Or did you start again? I'm still going, like I didn't stop. Like I'm dancing because I have like nature call, and I'm starving because for me now it's mostly 1 p.m. so my breakfast is far away. Hello, test. Where test is coming from? Oh, I'm going soon, though. I'm going soon, Fragbird. Because, oh, well, you dropped. Cool. But where test is coming? So we're calling here what's new, and then if I do F12, right? 12? Does it work? Yeah, so here we pass the name, and here we pass the name, So where the hell is coming from test? Our compile didn't work. Whoa! Okay, terminal process. Okay. Now it's working. Infinity Frank, yep. And also because if you drop the banana, you will never learn. So we did it. It took way more time than I thought, but we did it. Super happy about that. So let's see the finalist of the game. Playing the score, looking my little infinite game here. What it is. So right now we have the real ShirleyBot with 93, kind of good. We had better scores. So remember, right now the bot is kind of broken where it keeps track of your lowest score. But Fragbird, it's pretty good. If you had like your lowest scores is 52, that's pretty good. So Coopers, Beard, Code with Sean 9, ShirleyDev 50, Alex, Graven 5, Groververse 36, the Shirley.buff, like we already said, Copper Birdie 8, Russ 68 something, Fred the Cat 69, Copper Code by mistake, I think it's a 49, Undefined Process 78. So that's the score of the day. And with that, we'll open a new tab. We'll run the credit while we're finding again. Thank you everybody to being with me today, being patient, looking me, learning and doing stuff. I think now we're ready to set up our Tiny Blazor Admin, and we'll have a very budget friendly, very efficient URL shortener. So that's very good news. So thank you all for the new followers, very appreciated, very appreciated. Fragbird that subscribed, that's just crazy, wonderful. One day I will have more emote with new followers. It will arrive, right? Oh, Cogent. Wow. Discuss dev. Equal with Shirley dev. No, with GTsum. Highest score ever. Congrats. So now we should find someone who's streaming. So let's see from the live coders if I see anyone. Code Rush! I will do that. I think I never raid Code Rush. That like, it's a dream come true. So stay with me, please, please, please. I don't want to be alone. We'll be raiding Mr. Code Rush. If you never saw, if you think my little game is funny, wait to see his stuff. Where is it? Sorry about that. Oh wow, that's cool. Like, I'm very happy. I never raid him. I really enjoy this stream, so stay with me. Will be fun. Have a good week. We'll see. I will be back on Friday. We'll be hacking that chat bot, that cloud bot, to make it more efficient, keeping the highest score. And until then, I say bye bye.